Guys! So I want to do another of my James Bond series ones, eye looks, and this one's based on Casino Royale, which the OPI nail polish is like a plummy purple. I just coated this over my last polish, and in one coat it looked really nice, so I like that formula. I don't know how it look on bare nails, but I'm guessing it's not going to be that much different. But this is the look. And I did Eva Green, and I did the one where she was in the black dress with the smoky eyes and the red lipstick. I was gonna do the one when she's in green, like after they're tortured and her eye makeup is just kind of liner and smudged a little bit, and then very peachy lips and cheeks, and I thought that was really pretty. But I wanted to do the more dramatic look just because it's something different compared to other Bond girls. Let's see here. So I'm going to start by using on my lid. Let's see if I can get this. Okay. This is Color Tattoo by Maybelline in Audacious Asphalt, which is just a gray. I'm going to use this on my lid to prime it. Plus, it's going to be that fade away color from the black. It'll just fade to this gray sheen. Okay. Now, the two colors I'm going to use for eyeshadow are the two extreme, well, not the two complete extremes, but this is the Naked 2 palette. And I'm going to be using Bootycall as a highlight shade. So that's this one right here. Just a shimmery champagne. And then Blackout, which is a black. Just a matte black. Because it didn't seem like she had shimmer in her eyeshadow at all. So I'm going to use the brush that comes with the Urban Decay to go under my lash line. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm still wearing green because I was thinking I would do that green look and I wanted to kind of match the color. The nail polish color is like her plum dress, and I was trying to find a close-up of her makeup in that. I watched the trailer and I was looking at promo pictures, and I just couldn't get one that I knew what she was wearing. It looked like a smoky eye, but it could have been a different color than black, so I just decided to go with this one because I could tell. And then she doesn't have a winged out look, it's more like a rounded shape at the edge. But I'm just going to bring the black up because I kind of dragged it into the crease a little bit. And then I focused it on the outer part and over the liner, which you'll see in a little bit. And my eyelash curler is still broken and I haven't gotten a new one yet. So I can't really curl my lashes, which means I can do liner, because usually I wait to do liner until after I'm done curling my lashes. Otherwise it ends up being like smudged, like it takes off the liner that I just put on. But I'm going to take MAC's Graphite Black Technical eyeliner. Any black liner will do. Something that you can make kind of a precise point. I'm just gonna line. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just blinked and got it like midway up my lid. That I'll have to fix, but it doesn't have to be thick or thin because I'm going to be layering the eyeshadow over it. And then blending, so. Yeah. And then I'm going to take the same and run it on my waterlines, because she does have her waterlines filled in. Okay, now I'm going to go back with the same brush, the flat part, with all the black on it. I'm sure I'm got it coated in black from, this is the only reason I use this brush is to use it with the black. That way I don't dirty up one of my other brushes that I can use every day. And I'm just plopping this on top of that liner, plus smudging it up, and I wasn't very precise with it. Her look is very like smoky and undid. And you can see on, that's before blending, but you can see how it smokes up and then into that gray. Now I'm just going to blend with the other side. Anytime I blended, it's with this other side, so I don't get a different brush dirty as well. And then you can build up the color on the edges where you need to, or wherever you need to. Okay, now that my black eyeshadow is done, I can take, well, real quick, I'll take that Bootycall, and this is on a 224 from MAC. This is my other blending brush that I can use with similar shades. Okay, and that highlighted my brow bone. But now that I've gotten the black done, I'm going to go through and conceal, because I skipped my under eye concealer just because I knew I was working with blacks. And I'm using Erase Paste from Benefit in number 2. And then I'm mixing with it Covergirl Olay Simply Ageless in 215. And this is an under eye concealer too. But the Benefit has a peachy tone to it, so it's really good for getting rid of the bluish veiny look of your under eyes, but at the same time it's gotten a little dark for me, and so I just kind of mix it with another color to lighten it up. Okay. And typically I take whatever is left on my brush. This is just a Sigma Large Powder F30. I usually just take what's left, but because I did that before, there isn't really much left. So I'm taking Clinique's Blended Face Powder and Brush in Translucent 3. So it's just a loose powder. And I'm going to put that right where my concealer is so that it sets it. Because with smoky eyes, the last thing you want is raccoon eyes, where your eyes become so dark underneath that it just keeps traveling and traveling lower and lower and lower. Okay, so that's that part of the eyes done. And now I can do another coat of mascara. Good lord, just dropped my same brush 8 times. Okay, I'm using Colossal Volume Express in Cat Eyes from Maybelline. One with the curved brush like that. I already have one coat on, but I'm going to do one more. I don't know why. I should just skip mascara since I don't have an eyelash curler, because I'm just going to put false lashes on so that my eyelashes are nice looking. And then I'm going to take Maybelline Great Lash on the bottom lashes, but first I'm going to put a little lash glue on my lashes. And these are the Demi Wispies that I constantly use. Let me clean off some of the older glue. Just really, it's like a naturally dramatic. Like, it isn't as natural as, say, the 110s, but they're definitely not as dramatic as the really, some of those are just ridiculous. I'm not sure when I would ever wear them. And now I'm going to let the glue get tacky so that It sticks better to my eyelashes area. Now I'm taking that great lash. Lots of lashes. Lots of lashes. It's like a little comb brush. And I'm using that on my lower lashes. So hard to stay in frame when doing the lower lash things. Yay! And hopefully that's tacky enough. I take that and put it on my, as close to my lash line as possible. Wasn't quite tacky enough, so it's giving me trouble. Just want to make sure both the ends and the middle are down, and then you don't really have to do much else with these. Some of them, it's so easy for them to pop up. This one's not really that bad. So I'm going to let that fix a little bit. And you just want to make sure your eyes look even for the shadow. Now for cheeks, she's got a very like flush look on just the tiniest bit right here. Like it's not on the apples, it's not quite back here, it's like in between. It's really strange place to put blush, I think. I guess to start with, wait, I feel like contour. There we go. She definitely looks like she's got some contour. On the side view of her, it doesn't look that way, but she probably has really good cheekbones too. I think all the Bond girls have really good cheekbones. It must be like a necessity to be a Bond girl. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm going to quickly contour up here, even though my hair will probably cover it in a little bit. Now I'm going to take benetint. I'm using a lot of stains today because on my lips I will be too. But benetint, and I'm just going to take and put that right where she's flush. So it's like right there. Like I said, I feel like that's a very odd place to flush, but whatever. It's like right above that contour at the very lower part of the cheek. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take, this is YSL in, this one's number 9. It's like Rouge something, but it's a red, and it's their stains. So I'm going to use this to do a thin coat first. Just going to kind of rub it in. This helps it both actually stain the lips and last longer. Because I like to put 2 or 3 coats on, depending. Okay. I'm going to let that sit for just a little bit, and I'm going to go on to do my highlight. Even though she doesn't have a prominent highlight, I still like to do the highlighting because it helps your skin just look a little glowy. Little candlelit. And it could just be the angle. Looks like she doesn't have much of a highlight on, depending on lighting and angle and all that stuff. And obviously this is inspired by it, so I mean, I got it as close as I could, but at the same time, you know, you could maybe change things that you don't like about it. So dramatic. It's like bing eyes, and I look a little washed out because my shirt is super green and it looks green, but not as much as it is. My curls are kind of fussy. This is like third day curls, which I thought I'd wash them and just start fresh, but they still look okay. Not perfect, but you know, they're curls. They're not meant to look perfect. Just gotta kind of comb my hands through them. She does more of a vintagey look in the movie, like she always seems to be the old Hollywood glamour. I'm gonna do another coat now of the YSL. I've been absolutely obsessed lately. So this is kind of the perfect series for me. Maybe I'll get it out of my system. I have noticed with these, they're glossy stains, but if you smush your lips together, and I tend to do that because that's just a natural thing I do, but it'll make the glossiness turn more weird. Like it'll look really glossy, and then you keep smushing your lips together and it's like it's pulling that glossiness out of it. So I have to always remember to resist the urge to smush them together. Okay, and this is the finished look. I feel like her red lips maybe were a little darker. It wasn't a dark red, it's just this one's such a bright red. It's like a cherry red. So, and yeah, that's as close as I can get to it. I love watching like people like Pixie 2 Woo did a look that was based on Eva Green. I don't think it was a James Bond, maybe it was, but and like she showed how to do her eyebrows because her eyebrows are very high, but Eva Green's are very like straight across, like even more so than mine. I think mine are pretty straight across, but I got a little bit of a tiny bit of arch, and that's especially because I have to make it look more archy, like with brow pencil. But like Eva Green's is kind of like, I don't know, it's not pretty when I do it, but it works for her obviously. But yeah, anyways, and she shows like how to do the look, and she looks so much like her when she's done. I just think I look like I did makeup inspired by her. I don't really think I look like her. Not really. But anyways, this is my finished one, and I gotta get going to work again as usual. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.